All right. Here's another good question for you guys. The Usos, are they the greatest tag team of all time? Because for me, it's not. For me, it's the Hardys. The Hardys are the greatest tag team of all time, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Who who do you put?
I'm a big Dudley Boys guy, but I think you'd probably have to go either Edge and Christian or the New Day.
The New Day. Okay.
Because of how much you've got to remember, you didn't really see triple like you never really saw champions where it was three guys, two championship belts, but all three were champions defending the titles. Like if you look at Evolution, Triple H and Randy Orton were not the tag team champions, but these guys revolutionized that where they are all collectively the New Day who won the titles. And then you saw the tag team title match with the Hell in a Cell match with the Usos. You saw what they did. I think they faced Chad Gable and fuck's his name? Fuck's his name? Jason Jordan. You saw what they did on SmackDown. They did a lot of great segments. They're always
Didn't
great on the
Jason
mic.
wait? Didn't Jason Jordan get injured?
Yeah, but this is before. This is in like 2016,
I
2017.
know, but I was like, wait a minute, did he get injured? That's just the only thing that hit my mind.
He got a neck injury that cut his career.
Yeah.
Which, ironically enough, his dad, Kurt Angle, having the history with that, and then it happens to him. That's the Kurt Angle curse. Is that a new thing now, Mitch? The Kurt Angle curse?
Who knows?
That might be the next. Ooh, that could be a deep dive.
So you're going with the New Day?
New Day or Edge and Christian?
I'm going with the Hardys, and this is the main reason why. The longevity. Longevity is key in the WWE right now. They wrestled
Yes.
in the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. They have wrestled in the last 4 decades. Two, it's just their durability, right? The amount of matches that they can put on, the health of them, like the ladder matches they're
Yep.
still putting on to this day. Their match with iconic Team 3D and TNA. Like that match will go down in history. Team 3D handed them their boots, acknowledging them as the best
Yes.
tag team of all time. And then they invented the TLC matches with Edge and Christian and and Team 3D or the Dudley Boys, whatever way you want to call them. So, with that being said, and how over Jeff Hardy was in '08, people are
Oh yeah.
forgetting that's the biggest year of Jeff Hardy's career. He was more famous than Barack Obama. You don't see that. You literally don't see that. And then
No.
just that feud that Jeff Hardy had with Matt Hardy, when Matt Hardy took Jeff Hardy out with the fireworks. My God, that's a thing of beauty. But and
Mm-hmm.
don't forget, what WrestleMania was it? It was the Money
25.
in the Bank. No, it was the tag team titles
Oh.
ladder match. New Day introduced them as like the
Oh.
surprise six.
33.
It was WrestleMania 33.
33.
So just
Yep.
and think about the popularity. Their popularity is at an all-time high, even higher than the New Day ever was. The
Yeah.
New Day popularity was so good for so long, but then once Big E got injured, it was kaplunk. It was kaplunk. They were not going anywhere with that. I'm not
Yeah.
blaming Big E at all. It's a freak accident. Like anybody who blames Big E for that,
Rich Holland,
go
yeah.
F yourself. Like, come on. That is just not true. That is not true whatsoever.
Well, hell, Rich
And
Holland
it
is the one that did the move.
that is true.
That
Yeah.
he is.
And
He
it's
is always, and that's the thing. You are always, as much as you like. I don't know if he messed a jump up. I don't know if there was some kind of just literally like a D'Lo Brown freak accident. But the thing
Yeah.
is, you have to always protect your guy. If you don't think you can do the move, if you think the move is sloppy, do not do it, especially
Yeah.
if it includes somebody's neck, like a
And
power bomb or a
here's another
suplex.
reason. Here's another reason why the Hardys are the greatest tag team of all time. They're not in just in WWE bound like New Day. They're not. Jeff Hardy was in WWE, or the Hardy Boys were in WWE, TNA, AEW. I think they were in New Japan Pro Wrestling for a bit,
Yep, yep.
and Ring of
That's
Honor.
where Young
They
Bucks.
were in all five of the major promotions, and they still do indie promotion shows. They
Yeah.
still do that shit at their age.
Yes. Yeah.
So they're like the best tag team to model after. I'm not talking about the explosions. I'm not talking about the risks or whatever. It's just like what they have done, and they paved the way for everybody. For
Yeah.
all the tag teams, they have paved the way. So I would not be shocked if the Hardys get another tag team title run in WWE. I would not be shocked. They had one in NXT for like a little bit,
Yeah.
but they won the tag. The only reason why they did that is that so they can give them the titles for all the promotions. So,
hmm
mic drop. And I see Vic going DX. DX, you can to a point. To a point. Just because they didn't win as many tag teams, they were mostly main event guys.
Yeah. It elevated the WWE, that's for sure, DX. But the thing is, I feel like DX has always just been a faction. They've never really been a tag team. They've always just been a faction. Um, unless unless you're talking about Jesse James and Billy
Yeah.
Gunn, but those two are not the best. Let's be real. Billy Gunn was the guy from that whole tag team, the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Here's why I would actually that I would defend your pick. You can't have so many character changes and all of them work. The Hardys
Right.
have done that.
Yes.
Because you had it where they were with Michael Hayes, where they had the hair in their face, they were being all dark and and inhumane, and they had that weird shit they had, and then they turn it into looking like basically just looking like the 2000s, jumping off ladders and shit, and then all of a sudden they have their tag team return where they are their own singles selves. Jeff Hardy has the face paint. Matt Hardy has his ECW. Um, he has his green camo jeans, where the fuck he wore. You have them together in a YouTube channel. But then they also in 2000, I think it was 2010, was it 2010?
Yeah.
They had a very brief, like a few tag matches together then. Um, but come on, you have to give it up for the 2015, 2016 Hardy Boys. The fact they were able to create the broken gimmick and make that work with the Hardy compound, adding a piano to their music, biting foreheads off or ears off, that Matt Hardy did. I think they did a last man standing match, which is where Matt Hardy truly started his broken journey. Jeff Hardy, was it a no contest or did Jeff Hardy win that one? I don't completely
I'm
remember.
drawing a blank.
But the fact that Jeff Hardy brought back Willow with that gimmick, he brought his own Brother Nero gimmick. Matt Hardy was broken Matt Hardy. They did drone shots. They did so many things that you don't see people trying. They were not afraid to try new things. They were not afraid to go outside of arena limits. And I think that's where tag team wrestling, and even with the Boneyard match, I don't think we'd have the Boneyard match without WWE trying it, without TNA trying something like that, without the Hardys bringing that gimmick up and it working.